The city of Johannesburg, South Africa, the seat of the strongest economy on the African continent, and the location of that landmass's wealthiest quarter mile. Built on the richest gold and diamond reserves on the planet, it is Egoli, the city of gold, and the headquarters of the EFC organization. It is here that opportunity waits, here that men and women gather to pursue their dreams. On March 20 of this year, due to an irrevocable dispute with EFC management, the company's welterweight champion, Gunther Kalunda, was stripped of his title.
On the line, we have Kara Howarth, EFC president.
It's really obviously unfortunate. We tried for many months to come to an agreement with Gunther. We offered him a really good purse. It's much more than he's ever fought for before. In the end, if he doesn't want to accept it and we don't want to pay any more, then it's got to give.
We couldn't hold up the division any longer. There's many athletes in welterweight that deserve a shot at the title. And we thought, let's put a Grand Prix together so they all have equal opportunity, and the winner is the next champ.
The vacant belt created opportunity, and Zimbabwe's Themba Gorimbo is poised to take it.
I like training in the morning. It's more mental, you know. To be at 4 o'clock in the morning, waking up at 3:30. It's something special. It's what differentiates me from everybody else.
Gorimbo's story is indeed like few others. Born into poverty in Zimbabwe, he experienced the harsh conditions of an illegal diamond mine, the stress and fear of escape and crossing the border into South Africa, and the desperation of living on the streets. It was his tenacious will to fulfill a dream of becoming a fighter that led Gorimbo to the #1 contender shot position he enjoys today.
It's Themba Gorimbo, originally from Zimbabwe, now fighting.
He first entered the EFC hexagon in August of 2013, at 21 years old. Fueled by a desperate desire to lay claim to a life in his new country, he went on a winning tear.
That's it! What a fantastic victory for Themba, the answer, Gorimbo.
For the guillotine, the book is bending for all his worth. Down they go. It onto the fence. There it is. So now I'm on a mission. All of my friends was leaving me. Ain't no one believed in me. So I had to be the only one that believed in me. I was so determined that I knew I was gonna make it. I ain't wanted to be good. I wanted to be the greatest. Threw my hands to the sky and started reaching to the stars.
Gorimbo's winning streak netted him the scalp of current EFC lightweight champion Joe Cummins and 2 title shots. In his second, against American Dave Mazzani, Gorimbo reached the peak of the mad energy that had carried him so far.
I lost that fight. Props to Dave Mazzani. But what happens that is I never get demotivated. It was a good loss for me because otherwise I wouldn't have this gym.
Gorimbo's loss to Mazzani prompted a reevaluation of a life obsessed with the sport of MMA. He took a year of absence, and in that time established the Ultimate Fitness Gym, along with business partner and friend DeMart Penna. Today, Gorimbo returns to the hexagon, recalibrated, and ready to fight for that elusive title.
I'm back, man. I'm back, and this time, 4th of May, gonna be the start of something special for me. And I'm going for greatness.
While Gorimbo prepares for the opportunity to fight for the welterweight #1 contender spot, and ultimately a shot at EFC Gold, a similar warrior has been handed an identical chance at glory. Jose de Rocha has become one of the most mysterious figures in EFC lore. First appearing for the organization on just 7 days' notice, he fell short against the company's sensational double champion, Dricus du Plessis.
Trying to come out the back. Oh, started.
And thereafter, returned with brutal intent.
Is that a tap? I think it is. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, the Darce was in and he locked it.
Fighting his way back to title contendership, at EFC 73 he faced Kalunda for the vacant title. And once again, under the glare of the championship lights, he fell short.
Jose was flawless. The guy came in, he went 5 rounds with Gunther Kalunda. He was arguably winning that fight in the first 3 rounds, and then towards the later rounds just started to gas. He came back here, had another fight, and did fantastically well.
De Rocha has become the organization's dark horse. Universally acclaimed for strength, toughness, and immense skill, he has yet to translate a lifetime's training in one of the world's toughest cauldrons to championship glory.
Timber, Gorimbo and De Rocha, that is awesome. 2 very technical and aggressive fighters, and that's going to be a cracker of a fight.
Luta, eu sobrevivo de luta, eu vivo luta, eu respiro luta. Então o cinturão, lutar no EFC vai ser muito gratificante e o cinturão é a conquista da minha vida.
Any opponent is a big threat. This is a sport where 1 punch counts, and any silly mistake, you can pay for it. He's a big threat to me, and that's how I see, that's how I wake up every day. That's why I don't become complacent with my training. I train hard. De Rocha being a black belt doesn't mean that he can be submitted. I can strike too. I can wrestle too. I can grab, I can submit, I can knock guys out. The fight, I only see myself winning. It's either in the first minute, in the first second, last second. Wherever the fight goes, I'm prepared, I'm ready to fight, I'm ready to win, and I'll win the fight in any way possible, man. I will just go in there, fight and fight and fight and fight and fight until I win. I am prepared on the ground, I am prepared stand up, I am prepared mentally, I am prepared everywhere. I'm there, I'm free, I'm doing my thing, I'm dangerous. I've got one game plan, that's to win.
On May 4th, in the city of gold, Johannesburg, South Africa, opportunity presents itself to 2 men, poised to take advantage. Their moment is coming. A moment to take place under the bright lights, where the past ceases to exist and only the present prevails. On May 4th, Gorimbo and De Rocha collide, and the welterweight division is 1 step closer to revealing its new champion. EFC 79, Gorimbo versus De Rocha for the welterweight #1 contender spot. Cabeza versus Sapid for the EFC featherweight title.